If you want to know a fantastic method to farm silver or pieces of 8 so you can become a pirate sugar daddy in Skull and Bones, I got you covered. To kick things off, you're going to want to head to one of the smugglers' hideouts located at one of the 2 dens that exist on the Skull and Bones map currently, where you can access everything Helm related. In order to do this, however, you must have Yanita's A Nose for Business quest completed before you can do any of the things I'm about to cover in this video. Now, if you have enough silver, what we're going to want to do when we're in the hideout is head over to the supply network, and we're just basically going to accept all of the orders that are open and available to us. So as you can see, there is going to end up being 6 different orders here that we're able to accept. What's nice about this is they are in 2 different locations. So we're going to be able to complete a couple of trades at 2 of the locations. The first location we're going to go to will have 2 trade deals, and the second will have 4 trade deals that we'll be able to complete. So once I accept all of those contracts, what I do is then teleport to the closest fast travel location to where the trade deals are going to be. Now, if you do not have enough silver, I do recommend doing plunders or bounties to get silver. There is a bounty that I think you need ship level 6 for, and you get 6,000 silver for it. I recommend doing that one, or doing plunders close to St. Anne, getting a couple of them done really quickly. They're pretty low level. Now what we're going to do, again, is teleport to the closest fast travel location. Going to get on my boat. We're going to sail out to the open waters where we're going to meet up with a boat here. And we're basically just going to sail up beside it and say, hey, how you doing? Here's some chingle chingle. Here's some silver. He's going to give us some resources. That way we can make some alcoholic beverages and some drugs. It's a little sketchy meeting a stranger out in the middle of the open waters, especially in a pirate setting. But, you know, we give him the chingle chingle. He's happy. We get the materials and resources needed to make what we want to make. So we're happy and we're cool. And maybe we'll meet up again in the future. Who knows? But anyway, as you can see here, just go up to him, complete these 2 trades. I'm going to get 105 sugarcane and 105 poppy. Now I'll be able to make 105 opium from the 105 poppy and 105 white skull rum from the 105 sugarcane. Once the trade deals are complete, I then head back to the fast travel location I just came from, and then I fast travel to the closest fast travel location to the second trade deal. Now what's actually really, really nice about this second deal location is where we do the trades is actually at a fast travel location. So I'm able to just fast travel there, and it knocks the sailing step out of the way. I just run around on the island and I run up to another sketchy fellow pirate, give him some chingle chingle as well. The chingle chingle is high in demand apparently. We get some resources so we can make some drugs and alcoholic beverages and have a little party. You aren't going to be able to make White Claw, but that's besides the point. So we're able to complete the last 4 trade deals here, and we're going to get over 100 sugarcane here and over 100 poppy. So altogether from all the trade deals, we'll have over 200 poppy, over 200 sugarcane. The next important thing is once these trade deals are complete, we're going to head back to St. Anne. St. Anne's smuggler hideout has the distillery. The distillery is what we will use to make any of the rum or alcoholic beverages. The smuggler's hideout at Tuluk Panjara is where the laboratory exists, and that's where we make anything opium related. So here we are at St. Anne's distillery. As you can see here, we click provide materials, and we can see that we can make gold skull rum and white skull rum. Now, we have to make white skull rum first. If you do want to make gold skull rum, it costs 2 white skull rum in order to make 1 gold skull. But then we only have sugarcane right now, so we're just turning the sugarcane into the white skull rum. It's going to take 46 minutes to make over 200. In order to make the gold skull rum, you do have to level up your smuggler's operations at the Helm to level 7. We'll go into more of that later. So we head over to Tuluk Panjara, we go to the laboratory, we're going to make some opium from the poppy, and we can make over 200 of the opium as well. Now once all of that is made, we can sell the opium and rum to Scurlock and Rahma. So we're going to go to Rahma first. Now, when you see the sell prices, you can get 125 for gold skull rum, 100 for opium, and 50 for white skull gin. Now, you're not going to want to sell any of the alcoholic beverages to Rahma because you can get more money from Scurlock. However, you can get more money from her for opium than you can if you sell opium to Scurlock. So as you can see, we'll compare the prices. we're going to head over to Scurlock. And when we go to sell with him, we can get 250 for one Gold Skull rum, but only 50 for one opium. And then 100 for the White Skull gin, where it was 50 with Rahma. So you make a lot more money for the alcoholic beverages. Here, you get more silver, but opium, you get more silver from Rahma. Now that's how you do the silver portion of this video. But what if you want to do pieces of 8? You kind of have to go down one avenue or another once you have the resources and stuff that you've made, the opium and the rum. If you don't want to get silver and you want to focus on pieces of 8, what you are going to do is head back to one of your smugglers' hideouts, and you're going to want to go over to the order registry. Now here, very similar to the supply network, you can see a bunch of different contracts where people are looking for the goods that you now have, and in return, you will get pieces of 8. So 68 opium, 100 pieces of 8. Now these are also predominantly, whenever I have gone and checked, into one of 2 locations, a lot of the order registry deals or contracts, very similar to the supply network. Then I would just go through with this. I would recommend taking contracts that are at the same location. That way you can get a couple done. You get more pieces of 8 for it, just like we did with the resources. However, once you do accept contracts, you cannot fast travel until those orders are completed. So that's just a caution before you go accepting a bunch of contracts that you can't fulfill or that you're not ready to fulfill right in the moment. So what I would do is just accept contracts in one area, then go back and accept the contracts for the other location whenever you're ready, is my best recommendation. Once you have accepted the contracts, then what you have to do is basically just get on your boat, sail out to the location, and just like we did for the supply network deals, you kind of got to go up to some sketchy guy in some open waters and exchange your goods, and now you get some chingle chingle in the form of pieces of 8. However, when you go to complete these orders, you cannot fast travel, and you will have different ships targeting you. Not other players, but NPCs targeting you. Sometimes it's just for a little bit. Sometimes it's almost the entire trip, and it can be fun. It can be annoying. You can lose some resources sometimes. It can be a hot mess. Now, if you want to upgrade your Helm, you're going to go over to your Helm in the smuggler's hideout and just scroll over to the upgrade section, and you can upgrade your smuggler operations from here. All of these different levels have different benefits. As you level up more and more, it's going to cost more pieces of 8 to upgrade. And the benefits include a higher percentage in getting more resources or more goods from the resources that you make. So 20% more likely or 40% more likely, depending on the level, to get additional goods when you are making them in the lab or the distillery. At level 7, you can make Gold Skull rum. You can make different resources further on as you level up. And you can also decrease the time it takes to refine your resources into goods. So that is pretty much it. Now you know how to get a bunch of silver, get a bunch of pieces of 8, and all in all, get a bunch of chingle chingle. If you did like this video, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Love to have you join our community. Hit that bell icon to be notified every single time I upload here on the YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And I do want to say also, I stream on Twitch and here on YouTube every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I predominantly play Skull and Bones. Love to have you come by. Maybe we could do some trade deals together, get some resources together, exchange some chingle chingle, and make some drugs, make some beverages. I don't know, do pirate things. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for the support, guys. I appreciate it so much, and I am so thankful for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you at the next one.